Oh, yeah, D21 developed. That's right. We're cool. We're cool. Could we rename the stability stat as instability at this point? Yeah, I think that would be reasonable. Seeing as bad events start at 50 or lower, and we're at now 26%. And we're not gaining... Well, no, we are still getting it from the riots. Just got here early, focus on planes. Well, it seems to be giving us a free level of aircraft. And considering we have just 3 slots, that actually seems to be a pretty good idea. Yes. Now the question is, are you done? I think they did have 9. So I think that is now a full fleet. Yeah. You're getting some of your destroyers back again. So that's fine. And then I think I'm also going to start you training. Okay, that's the AA done. It's October 36. Definitely want to get field hospitals. We need to start thinking about what we want to equip our frontline units with. I don't want to do anything about ministers until we've had the election in May. Still like 8 months away. Huzzah! Another month with the Maudlings. Thank you very much, Freaky Z. 4 months now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Laced links the VDB-SDAP electoral pact. The formation of an overwhelmingly powerful right-wing CNA sent shockwaves through Parliament and society alike. As expected, it's proving an unpopular move with many of the more devout believers who have jumped ship to the smaller religious opposition parties, and many fringe political commentators decry it as either a desperate attempt to gain absolute power or the last gasp of a dying system. Still, the CNA enjoys a comfortable majority of the public support. In response to the change, the moderate opposition parties have been performing manoeuvres of their own. The SDAP, despite slowly losing members to the radicals, is still the largest political power outside of the CNA itself, and the VDB has been significantly strengthened by becoming the primary focus of liberal politics, but neither is large enough to take the CNA head on. As such, in order to safeguard the ideals of liberalism, social democracy and the moderate left in general, the VDB and the SDAP have announced that their cooperation in the coming elections. The VDB and the SDAP, okay. Together, the parties may not be as huge as the CNA, but they have the benefit of a solid foundation, while the CNA is still bleeding votes. Despite both being left-wing parties, their viewpoints are still too far apart to truly merge, as the CNA has done. But this left list still offers the possibility of a moderate victory at the ballot box, providing an alternative to the ungainly right-wing bloc that is the CNA, which is shrinking by the day in the fringe organisations like the VNH and the Patronian. More stability lost. Social Democrats and Social Liberals are now known as the Laced Links. Okay. Mein Himmel. So, the VNH and the VNH extremists are the paternal autocrats and then the national populists. Military junta is the CNA, are the social conservatives. They're the ones who are becoming more extreme. Patrionen are the totalists, the NAS and the RSAP are those. Then we've got the Social Democrats and the Social Liberals who are basically together. And then the Market Liberals who are basically nothing, the LSP. Right. Yeah, these two together are the laced links. So I guess those are going to be rolled together for most things from now. Mein Himmel means stability loss. It really doesn't, but also it really does. Jack Reed elected President of the United States of America. Despite the massive instability... You call that instability? Rampant in the nation ever since the Great Depression in 1925, the presidential elections went forwards and the voting results are clear. Jack Reed of the Combined Syndicates of America is the 32nd President of the United States. Let's see what this jumped up journalist can do. I want to see how their stability actually is. Can we see that from here? Okay, their stability is worse. Minus 26. At least mine's still plus 28. I didn't even realise stability could go minus. I wonder if the negative stability events start at 0, because we haven't seen any. I think that's 62 or 63. I've completely lost count, but please do keep counting, because I'm going to be kind of intrigued. Alright, let's start on delay, which is plus 15 organisation for all frontline units, which is going to be great. And now we're just sitting on massive amounts of political power. We're still generating it at a fair old clop. You can go to minus 100% stability, that's the hard cap. Yeah, I guess that. It's just vanilla is definitely 0 to 100. Elections in Italy. The elections in the Republic of Italy have ended with Prime Minister Ivano Bonomi becoming the Prime Minister. Fokker fighters, done. We could go for the new bomber, but I don't think I want to do that at this juncture. Let's double check there's still nothing else I can do. Like, we're getting a surprising number of our military things done. The Dutch are way more militarized than I would expect them to be. Again, armed neutrality. Better submarines, better convoy raiding. We could start in the mobile army now. I do feel like that's what we should do. Our flatland makes mechanized and armored divisions a no-brainer. By investing further into this area and applying new military doctrines to our army, the Netherlands can become a force to be reckoned with. So what did that fighter class give me? I guess the Aventress hasn't fired yet. Can I send an advisor to Russia for army experience? Probably. No. I need more telephones, and I'm using my telephones to get my officers promoted. Speaking of getting officers promoted, Elfric, you need to get torpedo expert. And army, Mr. Defense, Beatrice Wilhelmus. Oh, you just have infantry bonus. You don't actually have infantry leader. Ah, interesting. Never mind then. What do you have? You have no advance. You have planning speed bonus. No, Winkleman's just better. Well, in that case, I feel like Martin van Dolm needs to get something. These are recon ships. So they could get concealment expert. I don't think they really need that, though. No. What about Dorman? No. And Forstner? Forstner probably could. I do like the idea of big guns expert. So this makes critical hits less potent against us. I don't think that's as important though. Like, if I have a decent screen, and I intend to have a decent screen, then the ability to score critical hits is going to be better, especially if I'm using a lot of submarines, although that's not going to be particularly relevant for you. Well, I do have torpedo boats, My destroyers are all equipped with torpedoes, and a fair number of them. I love the visibility minus on the recon fleet admirals. It does mean that they're less likely to get targeted, you're not wrong. And it is an either-or between Lone Wolf and Concealment Expert, and I don't really intend them to have Lone Wolf. Yeah, okay. I don't know the points for it, never mind. How's the training coming? Almost done. And then after this we'll also need to think about the fast battleships and actually get them some decent engines. Maybe try and get some radar going. That would help with the surface detection. Norway has joined the Third Internationale. Okay. I'm really tempted to roll these two fleets together. Because Dorman is not going to be as useful as Fürstner is. Although Fürstner does have the positioning. Sorry, Dorman has the positioning, which is really important for larger fleets. So is having two smaller strike fleets going to be better than one large one? Yes, I think it probably is. I mean, it's basically going to be 3... It's going to be 7 capital ships versus 3/4. Is a fleet contingent to the Dutch East Indies? Not at present, no. This is going to be purely against the Internationale. I'm in the Reichspakt, so I'm more likely to be fighting out here. At least until Co-Prosperity Sphere goes after Germany, but they haven't yet. Also, I feel like you can carry a lot more planes than you actually are. You can. I'm not wrong. I'm running out of build slots. Because what I wanted to build was some of the carrier bombers. Oh crikey, we've almost actually finished all of the retrofits, that's good. Then we can retrofit some of the capital ships, hopefully. Actually, that's true. Once we do go to the East Indies, we can send one of these fleets out there, and then the other one stays here in the Netherlands to play cat and mouse with the Union of Britain fleet, which is effectively what they're going to be doing. Good luck with that. So I think we're going to wait until you're fully trained and then get these 3 refitting while you lot train. Yeah, I think that's probably the best move. Is it in this game that every time you open a menu it sorts of auto pauses? No, it's me pausing so I can actually read and digest stuff With a long history of economic ties to Berlin and rising radicalism in the region, Sweden has formally joined the Reichspakt. So we've got Norway in the International and Sweden in the Reichspakt. And we have dockyards free. 8 of them. And we're building 2 more, so we're going to have the full 10, which is allowing us to do 1 ship at a time. Or 2 capitals. How far are you with the training? Still a ways to go. Yeah, I can definitely upgrade the O class. I think I want to do that. We'll get the submarines up and running properly. So the O-21s, those are both improved. You have better torpedo bays, so I think we're just going to go ahead and upgrade you. We're also going to increase your submarine engines. And you're currently using sonar. Sonar? On a submarine? Oh, engines reduce the visibility. I didn't even realise that. Huh. Interesting. So these would be the Unterseeboot 22s. I'm just wondering if I want to replace your sonar with, like, radar, eventually. Probably. So we want to go to you, and any 2 subs. Why not? Oh, I bet it's because I didn't create it from here. Yeah. Let's try that again. Torpedo rooms, sonar, whatever. Torpedo 2s, engine 3s. So we wasted a few points there. Oh, 23. Now I can upgrade them. Why can I upgrade you? Oh, that's why. Gotcha. I made a boo-boo. So scroll down to here again. So the O-23s are actually into-wars. So I need to rename you to the O-19. 18. What are you right now? 16? 16. O-17. Rename. There we are. Okay, so there's tier 2 subs. This makes a lot more sense. Can be upgraded to the O-17s. Tier 3, well, we'll leave you for now. The 3s are probably okay. And then the 1s also desperately need an upgrade of some description. So these are currently KVs. We'll call them KV 1. Almost the same cost as building a new one. I'm going to leave the KV 1s as is. I'm not going to bother with those. Yeah, upgrading their engine's not worth it. Grading the torpedoes could be. These are the same price. Huzzah! Doubling their torpedo capabilities, but they're still going to be super slow compared to the other subs. I think so. So be it. You know what? I think I'm going to cancel those. This is going to be the old submarine fleet, so I can stick them somewhere like out of the way where I'm not expecting a lot of combat. And then these two can be in like the danger zones. I think that's a better plan. Utopia Rocker, thank you very much for the resubscription. Uh-oh. He's got a special shirt. He's taking no prisoners. Exactly. And Stubbers, thank you very much for the bits. Sorry, I forgot that I did not notice that. My bad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Technically Stable is the best type of stable. And Skull, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I am so sorry that I missed that. And this also means that we are once again building nice and quickly. Excellent. I really do feel like we should probably try to hire one of these guys. Screen attack and defense speed, sortie efficiency, that's irrelevant. Speed, attack and defense. Special forces capacity multiplier. And convoy production speed reduction. Alright, Kunrad is pretty good, but I think this is going to be a Fussner. Stubbers, thanks for even more bits. Crikey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because bits are worth more right now, they are. Bits are worth 10% more. So, yay, 10% more bits. Yeah, I think we're probably going to get the indirect submarine bonus. Helfrich Light, that's what we'll call it. Does it say my own name on the back? No. Pretty sure it doesn't. Plus, it's a really old shirt. I think this is from 2006. Still fits, though. Iron Guard Romania has declared war on Bulgaria, so that's the Balkan War. Second war, third war. Hasn't actually been given its name yet. This is not Serbia, this is just Romania. Oh. Bulgaria can probably beat Romania if they're on their own. Depending, of course, on when Serbia jumps in. Because at this point, all of Bulgaria's troops might well move to Romania, which is going to be really bad for everything else. Alright, there's the mobile army done. Bicycles for the soldiers. So I think we're going to get bicycles for the soldiers, study mobile tactics, and then switch back to naval. We Dutch are famed for the bicycles. They grant the user a surprising level of mobility and have served our armies well for years. We need more. Many more. I wonder if bikes count as cavalry. For the cavalry commander a trait. Nesh took lands. Jabal Shammar was the next. Right, so the other thing... What am I still researching? Yes. No, I want to get field hospitals. Well... Yeah, I want to get field hospitals so I can do them all at once. I think we're going to have the army experience dad, support artillery, support field hospitals, and AA. I think. We shall see. Although, actually, with Germany on our side, are we really going to need AA? Because we know that Germany's industrial capacity is bonkers. May not need to. In which case, I think I'm going to cancel your production. I'm going to switch you to a couple of these. The leader of the ultra-nationalist VNH von Hebland Osterhof died today in his home in Amsterdam. His last few years have seen a rapid rise in the fortunes of the VNH, brought on by the economic struggles facing many of the country, fear of syndicalism and disillusionment with the democracy. However, the party he leaves behind has highly divided itself between the young, newer members of the party led by Cornelius van Gelkerken and the older, more established segment possessing ties to the Dutch military and the bureaucracy in the hands of HNA Zwart. Zwart has been named the new party leader, with Van Gelkerken his deputy, and the pair look set to challenge the established parties for control in The Hague and the May elections, provided the two wings can keep working together. More stability lost, although this time only 0.5%. See you, Dana. Can't imagine the count's anything other than infantry, but only pretty sure don't quote. Alright, let's take a look. Google Hearts of Iron 4 units. Huzzah! Units. Bicycles. Frontline, foot infantry, all army. Whereas cavalry come in frontline, all army. There is no cavalry designator. There isn't actually a designator for motorized or mechanized. That's interesting. I think the fact that it has foot infantry as well as all infantry means that no. Because cavalry does not have foot infantry, even though horses definitely have feet. Gustav Kuringer, thank you very much for the resubscription. 3 months. The Rat Republic shall rise, indeed it shall.